What's up, everybody? This is your boy
Chris Beats back with another video. Man, it's so good to see you guys. It is so good to be back live streaming. I haven't been able to get a chance to live stream, or at least I missed a live stream last week, but nonetheless, we're here with you guys today, and today we're going to be talking about 5 reasons why Reason is the best DAW for beginners. Okay, and I don't want to just cut them short at beginners, because Reason is a DAW that many Grammy nominated and Grammy winning producers have been able to use in order to make their music. So it's definitely not just something for beginners. It's definitely an advanced tool that you could use. But if you are a beginner, then I think that it's one of the best DAWs that you could actually look forward to using, because it's going to give you the tools and the things that you need in order to get your music where you want it. It's going to do that very, very easily. At least easier than I would think. It's easier than some other DAWs, in my opinion. So I got 2 microphones on. All right, so we want to jump into that. I got a little slideshow for you guys today. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be a little professional, a little professional up in here. I'm gonna show this slideshow so that we can get started with our show for today, our video for today. All right, so let me just go ahead and get this guy where it needs to be. Let me see. Let's show everything. Sort of, kinda, not really. But yeah, with that being said, man, everything has been really good. Really just been working on some stuff for the channel. Been working on a lot of photography and video jobs that I've been getting, and then working on some stuff that I want to do, like I said, for this channel specifically. So been really busy. Okay, it's been a lot. It's been like nonstop. It's been like every day. I'm trying to like get videos edited for myself, for the channel, and it's just been busy. So I guess it's better to be booked and busy than to not be. But nonetheless, that's where we are right now. So I want to make sure that I got my other stuff up too as well. I want to make sure I could see my folks up in here. If you are in here watching the live stream, please be sure, shout out to you. We want to make sure that we recognize you, man. So drop something in the chat so we know that you're in here. I see you looking. I see you looking. I see you there. You're just being shy. It's okay. This is a community. Okay, we all here to learn. All right. Enough of my stalling. Let's get to the actual content. Okay. So here we go. Right here. Reason for beginners. The easiest DAW in my opinion. If you are a beginner, I think that Reason is going to be one of the easiest DAWs that you can jump into. Now, let's just get some disclaimers out of the way. There are going to be some things that will feel like it's like a lot going on, or it's like a different vibe than other DAWs. But when you really get down to the features that they have that some other DAWs do not have built in, things that you got to pay for, things, plugins and VSTs that you actually got to purchase, and not just have right away in your DAW, sounds that you're not going to have right away in your DAW. When it comes to things like this, Reason is just above and beyond most other DAWs. So I do understand that there will be some people. So just a quick disclaimer for you if you're on that side of things and you're thinking about it in that way. But one of the first reasons why I feel like Reason is the first reason why Reason is the easiest DAW for beginners is because of the browser, or the search function. Now, many DAWs have browser and they have search functions, but Reason's browser and search function has gotten really better over the years, and specifically this last one with Reason 12. It will just allow you to be able to find whatever you're looking for. They have folders that's built in. So if you're looking for drums, bass, keys, piano, strings, whatever it is that you're actually looking for, it's very easy to find inside of Reason by using the search and using the destination folders that have been provided. And so that's really important, because that's the foundation and that's the beginning of your beat making. It's the beginning of your production. How do I find the sounds that I want, and how do I implement those sounds into my music? How do I start using the MIDI? How do I start creating melodies and chord progressions? How do I do these things? And so even if you were to type in something like chord, if you type in chord, it's going to pull up chord sequencer, scales and chords. It's going to pull up patches that are chords. It's going to pull up like one finger chord patches where you can just press one key and it's going to give you a chord. It's going to give you anything that has to do with chords just by searching in the browser the word chord. So if you're even struggling on trying to figure something out, even if you typed in melody, it's going to pull up certain things when you type in melody, maybe certain patches that fall under a melody subgenre, right? So you'll be able to find something to implement and use as your melody. Of course, like I said, drums, anything that you want to search for is right there and it's available. And the browser has been updated and it is really great to use inside of Reason. So browser, super cool. You can find your VSTs, your plugins. You can find Reason install built-in devices. You can find pretty much any kind of patch, and especially really good for like little like one shots and wave samples and wave files and things like that. If you know the name of it, you don't have to go searching through your folders. You just hit that search in the browser and it's going to pull it up for you right there. So that's one of the things that I feel like, we're going to drop some right there. That's one of those things that I feel like really makes Reason a really good DAW for beginners, because you don't have to do a bunch of searching. You could just go right to search and you can pull everything up. So even if you don't know necessarily where something is or how to use something, like Reason will be able to, you know, pull that up for you, and you'll be able to pull it up as I pull up the mic. It'll be able to pull that up for you, and then you can get started in your music production. So definitely the browser is one. All right, so reason number 2 is the players, and players are MIDI note generators. And I feel like players are a really great addition to the Reason ecosystem altogether, because with a player, now you don't have to know necessarily what scales work with what scales, because you got chord generator and it's going to figure out which chords to play next for you. It's going to show you graphically, hey, this is the chord that will go well with this next chord. And even if you don't get into the chord sequencer and play your own chords or anything like that, they have tons of patches. Each of the players have their own patches, I think, except for scales and chords. They have their own, no, I think they have one too. They have their own patches, so you could just browse the patches for the players and then just drop them in. I know like one, for example, Note Echo has patches where it will set up chords for you. It was kind of like the beginning the beginnings of chord sequencer and things like that, how you were able to create chords with Note Echo, and also scales and chords. So there's many different players that you can use. And if you are familiar with something like Scalar or these other VSTs that you have to purchase, then Reason already has those MIDI note generators built in. As soon as you buy the program, as soon as you buy the DAW, you're going to have access to many of the players. Now, some other players you have to have Reason Plus or you have to buy them, but you will be greeted with, I believe it's at least 4 players, and those players are really integral in creating your own drum patterns and your own drum loops with beat map, creating scales and chords. And scales and chords and by itself is so powerful because you can just set your entire sound to be playing in that specific scale, or in that specific, in that specific scale, or you can just play chords from that specific scale. So you can set up your piano, your bass, your strings, and even if you don't know how to play on the MIDI keyboard, or you don't know how to draw in notes on the piano roll, if you use players, specifically scales and chords, then you don't have to worry about something sounding off or not sounding right, or you're not hitting the note where it's supposed to be, because it's going to lock everything into that specific scale. So if you wanted to play in, and then of course, it's not just like the simple scales. It's not just like, okay, A minor and A major, and then that's it, just minors and majors, but they have all kind of Lixidian, they have Phrygian, they have blues scales, they have all of these different scales that you can lock in to your MIDI keyboard and to your piano roll, and that's just going to make things super easy. So if you wanted to make a blues track, you would just set your scales and chords to blues, and it's going to change those notes for you as you're playing so that you get a more bluesy sound. So then you could just set all of your instruments up with that scales and chords, and now the next thing you know, you got a bunch of sound that's coming out with that specific flavor, right? So scales and chords makes it super easy. Chord sequencer, scales and chords, no echo, beat map, drum sequencer, all of these things are great. Now I can't say all of that and then not say my favorite, which is polystep sequencer. I think polystep sequencer is the thing that just transforms and elevates your piano roll. It makes your piano roll just that much better. And I feel like in the future, Reason may be able to implement polystep sequencers the way that it can also manipulate the scale and chord the scales that you're playing in. It also can manipulate the key that you're playing in, but it also can change your MIDI notes in different ways by allowing you to generate chords and allowing you to generate arps, allowing you to generate repeats, which means like you're going to go from 8th notes to 16th notes to 32nd notes and 64 notes. And all that means is that you're going to be able to roll those MIDI notes and play multiple notes at the same time. All of that is super cool inside of Polystep Sequencer. And then you add on the added benefit of having a randomizer and a button that you can use to alter the MIDI notes that you have generated. And you have a pattern bank, so you can create a bunch of patterns using this Polystep Sequencer. And you have a variation wheel, which says you can have one variation of your melody, drum loop, whatever it is that you're creating in Polystep Sequencer. You can have one variation of it, and then you can have 3 other variations that it can bounce from one to the other, or it can just play in a cycle. And now you just have the ability to not have a stagnant sound or repeating sound, but you can add in some variation. I'm telling you guys, really, I mean, Reason players can just be all of the rest of the reasons that Reason is the best DAW for beginners. Because if you're a beginner and you don't know how to play piano or keyboard, or you don't know necessarily what a piano roll is, you can start dropping in these players, bass note generator, drop that onto a bass patch, scales and chords, drop that onto a piano, beat map, drop that onto some drums, and just with those 3 right there, you already got yourself you got yourself a foundation for what your beat could sound like and what it could be. And genre is not genre specific. Like I see like some other DAWs might lean toward certain genres like trap, or they might lean towards certain genres like EDM. It's not genre specific. You can really get loose and let loose with the players, and it just depends on what you are looking for, what kind of sound you're looking for. You can go classical, you can go pop, you can go jazz, you can go blues, you can go trap, you can go hip hop, you can go EDM. You have the availability to do all of those things because it's that versatile. So we want to keep going and with the rest of the reasons. I don't want to stop at just reason 2. But if you are getting some value out of this and you are appreciating the information, I would love it if you could leave a like. And I just want to say shout out to all of my people that are watching right now. So we have, looks like Matthew, CBC Voter, Al von der Stick, and Raging Oracle. I appreciate you guys for coming through to the stream. You guys are in the chat. I know there's more people here watching on the live stream. You guys just go ahead and drop something in the chat so I know that you are in here. Okay, let me know that you up in here. All right, so let's keep it going. Reason number 3, templates are song starters. Templates and song starters in Reason are so powerful. And I know that I'm showing you guys these reasons, but if you stick around, then I'm going to actually pull up the DAW and I'll show you what I mean by each reason, why it's so easy to use them. But I want to go through this presentation first so I don't lose my thought of mine. Templates inside of Reason. As soon as you open the DAW, you're greeted. You can open a file and you can open a template and you can have this song starter just ready to go. Now, what's interesting about these templates is they actually go a little bit above what you might normally do in your session. So they're going to include things like some mixing tips, or they're going to include some mixing. They're going to include some automation. They're going to include some unique usages of like combinators, scales and chords, players. And you can actually use those templates to learn, okay, what do I want to do in my music? What kind of instruments are they using in the templates that I'm hearing that I want to also have in my music? How can I get those same songs or that same sound? And of course, because the template has a certain layout, then you can also learn things like foundation, but you can also learn things like structure and how to sequence out your beat, because those templates there will have a certain sequence that you can see. Oh, look, here's the hook, here's the chorus, or here's the verse, right? And you can actually follow along. And you can learn beat making just through the templates and song starters. So they have songs that you can get, of course, on Reddit and Discord and all kind of places. People will drop their song files that you can load up into your Reason, and you can load those things up. And as long as you have the same instruments, you can see what they were doing inside of their music, and you can learn from it. That's why I say it's the best DAW for beginners, because it just gives you so many options to share music, to learn how to use the program. It gives you a lot of options to get started with the program with these templates and song starters that they include, the files and patches that they give you. It really is just, it makes it super easy if you haven't ever opened up a DAW or you haven't ever done music production. It was like, hey, I want to get into music production. I'm going to get Reason. Reason is going to make it that much easier when you're using the program. So for sure, templates and song starters inside of Reason are very helpful, and I definitely suggest that you get using them. Even if you've been using Reason for some time, as a matter of fact, even if you've been using Reason for some time and you've never used their templates or you've never created a template, like that's where you want to just do that today. That's going to help you immensely in your music production, either with productivity and workflow, meaning just the next time you go to make a beat, you already got a template ready for you. Or if it's just getting creative and looking at, oh, how do other people use Reason? How do other people, get into their sound? What are they doing? I'm going to use their templates. I'm going to check out Reason's templates and see how things are structured. One of the ways that I learned the mixer and learned how to use certain things is through the templates. I would just open up a template and I would see, oh, wow, that kick is hitting really, really hard. What did they do for that kick? Is it just sound selection, or did they do some compression? Did they do some EQing? What did they do? And then I would go and check it out. And then I would see, oh, okay, look, this is where this knob is set. And I could just use that same template and make my own beat if I want to keep those settings. Or I could just keep those settings in mind, copy them, write down the values, whatever I need to do. And then I can just implement those into my own beat. Now, that's one thing that I wish Reason would bring back. Reason at one point in time had a copy value feature, and I haven't seen it. I was on Reason 5 the last time I saw copy value, but what you could do is say if a knob was set to 32, you could hit copy value and it would just copy the value of 32, and then you could paste that somewhere else. I don't know, maybe it's still in the program. Maybe you guys are aware of it. Let me know in the chat if that's still around. I don't think that it's there because I haven't seen it. It's definitely something that I miss in the program. But nonetheless, you could copy and paste entire patches. You can copy and paste entire effects and instrument racks and stacks. You can copy and paste the whole thing. So if you wanted, you could just copy the devices in one song file and you can paste them into another song file. It's that easy. So templates and song starters for sure. We definitely want to be using those. Okay. Reason number 4, why Reason is the best DAW for beginners, is because of Reason Plus sound packs. Okay. Now I understand, in order to get access to Reason Plus sound packs, you got to have Reason Plus. But this is one of those things where you can make the decision. Hey, I'm new to this. I'm a beginner at this. Maybe I don't want to drop the full price to get just Reason 12 standalone. I have the option to get Reason Plus. Reason Plus is a monthly subscription. If I do the monthly subscription, not only am I saving a little bit of money right now as I decide, do I want to keep making beats? Do I want to use Reason? Do I want to use something else? I don't want to just use the demo version. I want to have the full access to the program and to the software, but I don't want to spend necessarily the full value right up front because that's a big investment. If I go Reason Plus and I do the monthly subscription, if I decide next month that I want to try something else, I could try something else. I think you'll come back to Reason, but if you go to somewhere else, you have that option, you have that flexibility. So if you get Reason Plus as you're using your Reason DAW, you then also have access to sound packs. It just really unlocks a lot of value for the price that is added. Now there's different, ideas for people who have already purchased the Reason full version, or who feel like they want to own their software. They don't want to be tied into a subscription service. Oh, what if I can't pay the subscription this month? Then I don't have access to making beats and things of that nature. But the subscription price is fairly low, it's fair, and you get so much more than if you just bought just the standalone Reason DAW. So what I mean by that is there are sequencers, there are players that come with Reason Plus that don't come in Reason 12 when you buy the full program. You have to buy them apps after. There are rack extensions that come with Reason Plus that you don't get for free when you buy the full program. You have to buy them after, but you get it with Reason Plus. And of course, you have the option for these sound packs. Now, why do I feel like, now that I've explained Reason Plus and the benefits of getting the subscription, why are sound packs so good for beginners? Sound packs are so good for beginners because as you search through those sound packs, you will see that the way that they create them and the way that they tell the creators to create the sound pack is you're giving people multiple patches that come inside of this folder. And if you take those same exact patches, then you can create that same sound. So if you go into the Reason Companion app and you search for a sound pack and you search for something like drill, I was finna say the trap drill, trill. If you search for something like trap, then you're gonna get sound packs that are all about trap. And you might just get only trap synth melodies in a sound pack, or you might only get trap bass lines or 808s in a pack. But you could also get both. You could also get a sound pack that has the drums, the piano, the synth, the different sound effects, the risers, hi-hats, 808s. You get everything in the one sound pack, and then it just becomes this go-to bank that you can use when you know you want to create trap. It's like, I have this sound pack here. I know exactly what's in it. I know that it's going to give me this sound. I know that if I use this sound pack, it's going to give me this sound. I don't have to go searching for a bunch of synths. I don't have to go searching for a bunch of patches, because I know that this sound pack is going to give me this sound. So it's definitely really, really powerful. As I said, we're going to be demonstrating what I mean by that. And it doesn't stop at trap and drill and hip hop, because some of the best sound packs that I've heard have been the ones for like EDM and pop. It's just like they give you those very popular commercial sounding synths that it was like, I didn't even know it was possible to get this sound necessarily. And it's right there for me. Someone has done all of the legwork. They've tweaked the sound. They've leveled the sound out. So as soon as you load it up, it's ready to go, and you can start playing with it in Reason immediately. The process to adding a sound pack from the companion store into Reason is so fast. It's just unbelievable. So it's just like one click, and then it's like open in Reason, and you can get started with those sounds right away. So even if you never touch Reason's factory sound bank, even if you never browse through anything or you look through anything on Reason and you just use sound packs, the only thing you do is download sound packs from Companion, you're going to get all of the types of patches that you will need to create the type of music that you want to make. So it really is that powerful. Most sound packs are compatible with whatever instruments and sounds that you have already built inside of Reason. And if you have Reason Plus, then it's one click away from getting the things that you don't already have installed. So as we get ready to round off to our last, let's give an air horn for that. As we're getting ready to round off to our last Reason 5, our last Reason 5 tip for why Reason is the best DAW for beginners. I want to know some tips or some reasons why you guys, if you are using Reason or if you're thinking about using Reason, what are some reasons why Reason is the best DAW for you? Or if you were going to share it with somebody else who's never made beats or who are beginners, what is a reason why you might share it with them? What was the thing that attracted you to Reason that made it easier for you, that made it easier for you to learn music production or to get into your music production? I would love to know what that is. So hit me up in the chat so I can see what you guys say in terms of that. So these are my 5 reasons, but you might have some better reasons. You might have some other reasons. I want to know what your reasons are. So here we go with number 5, sound selection. Sound selection is the reason why I've been using this DAW for my entire music production career. However successful or unsuccessful that career is. But it's the reason why. Sound selection. You have other DAWs. Other DAWs have their own loops, patches, sounds, drums, things like that. Reason just has so much more. Reason was the first DAW when I really opened it and started playing around with it. Stock, just built into the program, was able to find everything that I was looking for. Now, I'm a more hip-hoppy, jazzy kind of producer. So I love things like Rhodes, acoustic piano, bass guitars, actually like something that sounds like a bass guitar, drums, but not like just like 808 drums or like electronic drums, but acoustic drums. I love things like that. And just those 4 things, and maybe add in some other acoustic elements like strings or some kind of bell or marimba, all of these different kind of sounds. That's what attracted me, where it was like, hey, I can get the sound that I've been wanting to make because the sound selection is so vast. That is a really added benefit and one of the best benefits to using Reason as a beginner is the sound selection. Now, I already talked about, the sound selection for the built-in software is already off the charts. I've made tons of beats stock only and have sold those beats, and they've just been Reason stock. I didn't use Omnisphere. I didn't use Nexus. I didn't use Contact or Native Instruments. I didn't use Arcade. I didn't use any of those things. It was just Reason stock. Was able to make those beats, mix those beats, master those beats, sell those beats because of Reason's sound selection. All completely stock sounds. And so that lets me know that the sound selection, it has everything that you need. The more creative that you are and the more searching that you do, you'll be able to find all of the you'll be able to find all of the sounds that you're looking for inside of Reason because the sound selection is just that vast. And they're continuously adding more instruments, more patches, more things to the program, to the software. So it's just expanding and expanding and expanding at a rapid growth, okay? It's always ever expanding. Sometimes you only see new patches or new instruments come out when a new version of the software comes out, and that's never been the case with Reason. Reason always would drop something new in the middle of their version history. In the middle of version 10, they added something new. In the middle of version 11, they added something new. In the middle of version 12, they've added from version 12 something like 5 or 6 different effects, plugins, players, instruments, just in Reason 12. Just from what they've added after they released Reason 12, the new stuff that they've added is enough for them to have made the next version of Reason. And that just tells me that when we get the next version of Reason, it's not just going to be, oh, we got some new sounds and new instruments for you, because we've already been doing that. That's already been done. So maybe instead we're going to get some of those changes that people who have been using the DAW for years, maybe we're going to get those changes rather than just new instruments or new sounds. But even with the sound selection, they have a drum library that's packed full of drums, effects. They have, of course, like I talked about, bass, synth bass, electric bass, acoustic bass, piano, electric, acoustic, synth, right? Leads, patches, pads, just all kinds of sounds, arps, arpeggiation. And of course, with all of the effects, you can turn any kind of sound into an arp, or you can turn any kind of sound into a pad. You can really get very creative. It's very versatile in the way that you can get creative inside of Reason. So the sound selection has to be on there. As I was talking about with Reason 4, you get the sound pack. So we're talking about not only what's built into Reason, but also what other creators like myself have been working on and giving you access to, so you can have access to different kinds of sounds and different collections of sounds. So that just lets you know right there, if it's a matter of getting a certain sound or getting a certain feel, Reason is going to have a plethora of sounds that you can choose from, and not just sounds that sound like whatever, but very convincing samples, samplers, really, really, really good sounds. And you have to, you know, it is a software program. It is a digital audio workstation. So the software and the program has to come first. So when you think about things like Contact Libraries, for example, which is multiple gigabytes, okay, sometimes up to a terabyte worth of sounds and samples that you're getting, those samples are going to have a different sound, a different feel, because it's a different purpose when you're looking at that kind of a library. But Reason is on par with that kind of library, and it provides you with the digital audio workstation so you can put your music together. I mean, what more do I need to say? What more do I need to say? So that will conclude our conversation about Reason. Oh, come on, where is this thing at? There we go. That will conclude our 5 reasons for why Reason is the best DAW for beginners. But like I said, I wanted to hear from you guys. I wanted to know from you guys, what are some reasons why you feel like Reason is a good DAW for beginners? I'm curious to see what people were saying, and I'm curious to see what's happening up in here. For some reason, my stream is not where it should be. Also got to fix my light. So I might be making some changes to some stuff, y'all, because stuff not where I want it to be. Stereo bitrate is at how? Max bitrate is 5,000. Did I put this on the wrong thing? It is on the wrong thing. Put that 1000. Okay, hit apply. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. All right. So let's look up in here. So like we said, we have our good people up in here. Shout outs to you if you've joined the stream. J Hart Music, what's good, man? Sasha, A Major Keys, J Omni, Catchy Noise Productions, what's up, my brother? All of you good people up here, mostly low. Let me actually see what people are saying in here as well. So let's, I'm gonna pop this guy out right here. Pop that guy out real quick. We'll put you over here. I'm just trying to set up my little window. Trying to set up my window, y'all. Hold on real quick. As I set this up, I'm gonna be checking out. Let me see, will that pop up? Oh, I gotta do that real quick. Well, that's why I'm glad that I went through with the I'm glad I went through with the demonstration first. And now we got folks up in here so we can have our conversation. Let me see, will this pop up? Boom, it will pop up. All right, great. So we got that where we want it to be. I'm talking through stuff. Okay, so what window is this? All right, so let me see here real quick. Sup, Chris? Just absorbing some knowledge. What's good, my brother? That's low key solid advice. Which one advice? I'm not sure which reason which point we were talking about when we said that. Big homie, what's up, A Major Keys? Let me see. For me, it was all in one. The sound palette is amazing. Mimic sampler is really easy to use. Are you guys hearing this? Are you hearing this stuff? Well, I know you're hearing it because I was like, are you guys hearing this? Of course you're hearing it. You typed it in. Let me just get this where I want this guy to be. Okay, cool. Where is this? No, get out of there. Get out of there. What you doing? What you doing? Get out of there. I'm telling you, I know I set up my stuff. I know I set my stuff up, and then it's like, oh, everything was set up, and now everything's been moved. Okay, gotta fix that. Okay, let me see. Reset. Full screen. LG. Life is good. Okay. All right, let's check this out. All right, so we said built-in drum loops. Tons of drum loops. Percussion. Trap, hip hop, pop. I know I've probably used like what's that drum, like different house and deep house drum loops. I know I probably done use them a bunch of times, but I try to add something different to them, like a stutter here or a filter there or something. I just try to add something in because I know I done used them a bunch of times, but I enjoy using them. That's the difference. But it is a ton in there. Okay, let's move this guy so we can see. I didn't have to go hunting for stuff. Everything was there out the box. Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about with sound selection. Of course, finding the sounds with the browser, it got better. It wasn't where it needed to be at first. The browser did need to get better, but since they've made some changes to the browser, it's definitely gotten better, and I definitely enjoy it. But that was the first thing for me as well. When I first got this program back in Reason 3, y'all, that's what I'm saying. Like NN19 and NNXT days, Subtractor, mouse, that's it. Even in those situations, like I could find exactly what I was looking for there. Exactly what I was looking for. Key Wayne made Beyonce partition with stock sounds. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Contact does have a I think it's Contact 7. Contact 7 has a 50% discount happening right now. That's a pretty solid discount. Catchy Noise says new gear alert. Oh, new gear alert. Where it's at? Where's the new gear at? What'd you get? Send me a pic. Let me see what that thing is. New gear alert. It's gotta feel good when you got new gear. Chris Reed, you are a damn genius. Very talented producer. There's only one other Reason user here on YouTube that I won't mention that's close to your level. Uno, number one. Hey man, shout outs to you. That's a heavy compliment right there, man. I don't know. I appreciate you, man. Ben Bowman, what's good? Welcome to the stream. I think God has blessed me to have opportunities to do some things. And it's only by his grace and by his power that I can do anything or have any talent, first and foremost. So glory to God. With that, it's some very talented people, very, very talented people. You said only one you could think of. I could think of at least 3 others. especially when you get to like Reason forums, like Facebooks and stuff like that. I definitely appreciate the compliment. I am one of those people that don't know how to take a compliment though, so I'm sorry. If it sounds like it's coming off like I don't know how to take a compliment, it's because I don't. So I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Truly and dearly, I appreciate you, man. So for sure. All right, for sure. I thought maybe it was gonna be some more people saying some more stuff about why they like Reason, but I think it's clear we understand, you know what I'm saying, why Reason is the one. I think we all have come to that agreement. Why we think Reason is the one. Okay, the one. All right, so let's get into looking at some of these things. Let's get into looking at the hands-on, as we said we would. So I'm gonna pull up some stuff. Let's pull up a track inside of Reason. I'll switch over as well. Reason has some of the best instruments, says Ben Bowman. Let's see. I want to pull up this one track because I had this one. I don't even remember what it's called now, though. Oh, man. What's the name of that track, y'all? I don't know what it's called. Is it in here? Reels? Bruce Beats? Let's pull up that one. Let's pull up Bruce Beats. Let's see. Where's our sound? Uno, much appreciated, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I think I've played these tracks before, you know, at one point or another. I'm sure I have. He said, "Who is this?" I played these tracks at one point or another. But let me see something real quick. I had to change up my setup real quick a little bit, get my light on and get my little ambiance. Yeah, he said, "Oh, that's you? Are you talking about talking?" I'm not sure what you're saying. I made these beats in Reason. I was trying to pull up something so I could see what was I doing to make the drums. I probably played the drums. I'm trying to see if I use that. But right here, even here, you can see I use Polystep Sequencer. I love it. So I'll use that to create that roll there. Let me see where else we use Polystep Sequencer. We use it, I think these are hi-hats. And just use it just for that. Let me see something real quick. I want to pull up one where it was like stock. Let me see. Let's go just to music production. We'll just type in stock. I didn't name it that then. What did I name it? I don't know. I don't know what I named it. But most tracks, I'm using a lot of stock instruments. If I'm looking at this guy, here's a Thor patch. This is a stock pizzicato violin, stock electric piano with ID8. I mean, I use ID8 a lot. Let me see. I might have an ID8 file up in here actually. Lots of ID8 stock. Let me see. ID8. ID. I didn't name it that either. All right, well, there we go. So drums, a lot of these drums, this is from Oh Gosh Leotis. I like his drums. His drums is tight. Yeah, Uno, yeah. Uno surprised about the beat. Yeah, I made the beat, bro. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to you. So drums by Oh Gosh Leotis, radical piano stock. Now Miroslav strings, I just like their strings. So that's not stock, but it's a refill that you can use inside of Reason. The organ, but I found a new organ that I like. I just found a new organ that I like. But the organ is stock as well. So this organ that we were playing Sunday radio. Give me some. For my Ryan Leslie fans out there, for the real ones, for the real Ryan Leslie fans that know. If you know, you know. That was one of the videos that got me into beat making. When me and my buddy Brian James, we would get ready to make music. We would go to YouTube, we would watch Ryan Leslie videos to get us pumped, get us hyped, get some inspiration. And that was one of the first ones. He just comes in the Sony music studio. He's like, turn the organ on, turn the organ on. You know what I'm saying? And he just started going in. He went in with the string. Live drums, live bass, all of that, man. Mick Eastlands, what's good, man? So, but like stuff like that, right? Like that organ stock sounds. Let's go to these factory sounds real quick. I think the first thing that I said was search. So the first thing I said was search. Let's get out of opening up sounds. So even looking at the browser, you have instruments, effects, utilities, players. But if you're very like brand new to Reason and you're a beginner, like if you're just, let's go ahead and open up a new one real quick. If you're just now opening Reason for the first time and you're looking at this, it's like add device, but you might not know like, well, what does that mean? Like what is that add device, you know? But if you go to the browser and it's like, okay, I know I want to start with a piano, and I go to the browser and I type in piano, boom, I'm there, I got piano. But right now it's searching in instruments. I don't want it to necessarily search in instruments. So what I can do is I can go to Reason Sounds instead, and then I can put piano. Okay, and then when I go there, now I'm greeted with these patches, and it's like, oh, these different things. And maybe if I'm just looking at this stuff, like I still don't really know how to get a sound into Reason, but I'm just looking at the names at this point, and I just gangsta piano. Oh, what's that? Maybe if I double click it, oh look, something happened. Okay, I got my MIDI keyboard. That's got a lot of distortion in it. It's a lot of distortion. Let's turn that distortion down. Turn this up. Willie Jackson, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. So that's a stock sound. And I could get to playing around with it. I see these arrows. Okay, maybe I don't like that one, so okay, I'm gonna double click a different one. What I'm about to say, y'all. Somebody that know me and been watching the stream, what I'm about to do. Where? Somebody type it in. Somebody know. Come on, when I look up, I want to see it in the chat. I want to look up and I want to see it in the chat. Where is my what? Where is my blank? Somebody tell me. Come on. Somebody tell me. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Sustain pedal. Come on, y'all. That's okay. It's been a minute. Maybe I don't say it as much as I thought I did. I thought I said it a lot. Maybe I don't say it as much as I thought I did. Roll that beautiful bean footage. No. What was I finna say? Where's my sustain pedal? The sustain pedal always get kicked under my desk or something. I'll be like, where's my sustain pedal? Anyway. So he said, woo, didn't even know that was in Reason. So if I'm going, like I said, so we just did that, right? So if I'm here and it's like, it's a lot of stuff. What is this? I'm trying to like just do my first thing. If we go backwards and we go new from template, song starter, okay, let's just click that first so we could just see. Oh, okay, look at this. Okay, we got some stuff in here. We got some sounds and we got sounds and we got some stuff. Intro beat, main beat, fill. Oh, it's not gonna play because I have to set up the other thing. Stupid. Okay. Of course, because I'm live streaming, y'all, so we got to do everything on the fly. So now you get to see some other stuff. So let's pull up this. I got to pull up this effect right here real quick so y'all can be able to hear it. But my point being is it already has a bunch of file. It already had a bunch of patches and stuff already loaded in. What is the name of this thing? What is the name of this thing? There it is. So it already has a bunch of stuff already loaded in, and you can use that to go ahead and get started with your beat because you got this song starter, right? I have to do all this on the fly. Local broadcast. Let me see. It didn't save it. Local broadcast. There it is. Now you can hear it. So we just got this. Ooh. They got some patches already. I like that. I like that, but I don't necessarily like these drums. Get rid of that real quick. We gotta speed that up. Hold on, I like that little sound that they did. I like that. Now, I don't know what that patch is. It says sign of the times. I don't think I've ever heard it. Well, I probably heard it before, but I haven't heard it the way that they did it. My point being, I found a sound that I like, and I'm off to the beginning of creating something. This is this is supposed to be a vox, a vocal sound, but that sounds like a snare. That's interesting. So now I'm experimenting. Now I'm like trying to figure something out, right? Now I'm like, oh, what do I do if I go here, if I go there? You know, what do I do, right? Let's keep playing around with this guy real quick. I don't know, maybe. But I'm now just experimenting with grain, and they have this patch that was just already there. And it just said add your own sample. And just by adding in these vocal samples, we're getting a lot of different sounds, just like cycling through them. See, like I like that. That's not a vocal. Like a lot of reverb. Okay, so now I'm gonna use one of them players like we were talking about earlier to, well, maybe not for this track because I'm hearing something different. Every time I get to trying to make this kind of genre, it never goes how I want it to go. But the situation is, I was watching, who was that I was watching? I think it was Ed Talenti. And he challenged Ocean and Simon Savita. I can't think of the third one's name, but to make production that they don't normally make. So they did like a heavy metal and somebody did like a EDM pop type joint. So this would be a genre that I don't make, and it would be a genre that like I don't usually make. But now I feel challenged by that video to just keep going. I'm gonna get some help from these sound packs, okay? Because I think if I put in drill, here's some drill. Okay, cool. So in the sound packs, oh, let's add that in there. Let's add that. Yeah, let's do that instead. See, look, instead of me doing that, I use the sound pack. So instead of me trying to do it, I use the sound packs instead. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. I gotta find where this is at. It might be this one, but it's not. So these are sound packs that I've downloaded in the past, right? And I was able to find that drill loop because I just searched drill, right? So to find that little drill loop in there, and that's a really good one. It's just doing exactly what I wanted it to do. So I'm just trying to find the actual patch so I could get the rest of those sounds, and I could continue the rest of that track. So I have to figure out which one of these it is, because they don't have drill in the title of the track. I guess I could also demo that though, right? So we can go to the Reason Companion app. since I can't find the file that I was looking for, I think it's good everywhere. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go to the Reason companion app and I'm gonna just type in drill. I'm gonna see if they have anything. Drill hi-hat figures, Chicago drill. Okay. Yeah, but that don't sound like what I'm looking for. That sounds closer. It is good. It is good everywhere. Okay, but I'm gonna load up another one. So I'm gonna click this one right here. I think this is the one I was listening to. Yeah, and we'll hit install pack. Y'all done seen me do this before, but open in Reason, it's there. Boom, right away. Now let's we'll add this one in when we okay. I'm trying to talk it through. Then let me just work real quick. Okay, that one's too low. Bring it up. That was very easy. Okay, so what I want to do right now though is I'm gonna edit. Let me see. I'm gonna edit this automation because I don't want the drums to start till we get to right here. So now we got this little intro. And we gotta do something with this. We gotta add a filter on it or something. I'm gonna get the filter quick, Chris. Get it. Yeah. I'm gonna change that snare. But that's it. Whoa. I said I was going to change that snare, but maybe I don't want to change the snare, but I do want to change the snare. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Snare. I'll search snare. Oh, look at that. I found the snare that I wanted. Okay, let's change the snare. We'll get rid of this one. And we'll move this one up. What up, Chris? Slide on my ex real quick. Girl, you left me lonely. Left me right there hungry. I was there with the homie. He was like, dang, she did you like that? Now we finna slide. Now we finna slide. Oh man, I'm such a fool. Because this is some emotional sounding, see, why'd I spell it like that? Minor. There you go, minor. Yeah, we gotta add that piano in real quick. Okay, so we're gonna add the piano. Okay, now let's do this other thing real quick, just so that we can, you know, get some structure real quick. Okay, blocks is on. Okay, so I'm gonna just name these. I was supposed to do this a long time ago, but here we go. Intro. I was supposed to just create a template and just do it like this, right? Intro, hook, verse. I was supposed to do that a long time ago, but every time I want to do it, I just end up doing that. So I just made these blocks, right? So I can draw a block in like this. So now we have intro, and then we're gonna have this should be our verse, and then we'll have this be our hook. Okay, and so now I can see some song structure there, right? So when this hook come in, that's when we gonna do that piano that we was playing. Let's just play it in right now. Here we go. Yeah, play that piano, play that MIDI, play that MIDI, duplicate it. Play that MIDI, play that hook. I think that kick can just be a little bit harder too, though. I think I have another kick in there that I would rather do as well. I want that super smacking kick. The one kick right there. The one kick. The one. It's the one. Okay, now let's get rid of this one. Remove layer. Put you up. That thing is just, now it's just clipping. Now it's just going crazy. It's gonna go crazy. Oh, we got this master compressor on here. Just, let's turn this off real quick. It's on there just slapping. So this is what I was saying about, I'm gonna go in here and this is what I was saying about the templates, because the template already has some mastering and some mixing happening to it. So once I started making the beat, like, it's like, of course you got to do your leveling and stuff, but really it's like already some stuff is happening, right? So if I bypass this, it's gonna be lower, but not really. So see, we can see, like, just even by just doing, I'm gonna turn this on, I'm gonna turn it down some, because I don't think it need to be that loud. Let me see. It need to be that loud. That's my favorite part right here. Counter melody. It's, oh man. Bring it in for the hook. 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 Ooh. Likey. I likey. I likey. I likey. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it right. Close, but no cigar. We gotta turn this up. Okay, less gate. Let's turn it down some. Let me see. Oh, I erased it, so now we got to do it again. That could be the one. We're gonna start it right here. Here we go. And we might just start it from the second one right here. Okay, so start it from this one. Let's turn off the snap real quick. Let's zoom in so I can really see. We're gonna start it from doom 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 doom, and then I think I need to go pitch edit. Let's tighten this up a little bit. We're gonna go down. to that note. Bring that down to that. Okay, and then it changes for the second time around. Okay, awesome. I mean, manipulating the acoustic, the audio file, that's like one of my favorite things to do, man. I mean, it's just so easy to do. Let's get it. Can't tell which one I may load anymore. Let's do this instead. We'll use that one, but we'll come over here and we'll add in this polar instead, and we'll drop that. So reset that device. We'll drop it down by the 12 semitones. Now let's layer it. I don't have friends. I have family. Dropped in there. Oh, we gotta bring this back. This right here, we gotta bring this back. That's what that is. I might have to find my pick and redo that guitar. Might have to find my pick and redo that guitar because I hear like a lot of like stuff I don't want to hear in it. So let's do that one more time. And the notes are no. right, Chris. Better, but we can do it. Oh, wait. Don't get to changing a whole bunch of other stuff now. Better, but we can do it again. We can do it again. So one thing that you can do in Reason is comping. I know I've showed that a couple times before. We might just do some comping here instead of doing the just trying to catch the take. So I'm gonna just record it a couple times. If I get it the first time, I get it the first time. If not, you know what I'm saying, we'll just keep it going. So we didn't have to do the comping. Wonderful. That sounds great. Let's keep that. Let's record it over. We'll record it over. I wasn't supposed to be doing that. Okay. Oh, okay, guitar. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. It's like Ocarina of Time. Boom, 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 boom. I played some different stuff that time. I think this last part, we'll just duplicate it underneath. I played something different. Duplicate, well, turn the snap back on. We'll duplicate that underneath. I should have duplicated this one up. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I duplicated this one up. Let's do that one instead. I think that works. I think that works. Y'all tell me. Let's start it from the top. Let's start it from the top. Hold on. I don't know if that was on beat or not, but when I was listening to it, it was. So if I find, I don't know, I like clean lyrics. I just searched, I just searched drill acapella and it pulled up this NLE Chopper, but he was talking about some stuff in there. I don't know. Let's try that again. And then this time we'll put clean drill. It ain't gonna find nothing clean. Looper Man. I'll use this before. It'd be real people songs up in here. Well, it's already somebody real song, but yeah, just to hear it, it did sound, it did fit. Let me see if I do YouTube to MP3. Don't do that, Chris. Let's use Audacity. So when I use Audacity, I have it set up to where it can just record the computer audio, and that's just so much better. So we just come over here and record the computer audio instead of doing that, because that's too much. He said, good luck finding clean drill. Exactly. Hey, check my pockets, what I made today. All right, so it's recording it. Okay. All right, so I recorded it through. I was just sitting there listening. Like, I've never listened to NLE Chopper before. I'm sitting here listening to it like, do I want to listen to more NLE Chopper songs? Like, I've never listened to his songs before, and now I'm looking like, he got a flow. The acapella, he got a little flow. All right, cool. So let's export this wave real quick. We'll drop it into my music productions. This is NLE acapella, something like that. And what's interesting is I set the tempo to 154, but I wasn't even sure that was a good tempo. But his song, this song that I just got this acapella from, is in 154. So I guess, hey, I did something right there. Yeah, shout outs. Oh, I would turn my audio off. Here we go. There we go. Shout outs. Okay, so now we're just gonna drop that. I just want to drop it in so I can hear it if it fits with the beat. You know, if we did it right, it will fit with the beat. So when I heard it earlier, it sounded like it fit. So now we're just gonna see if it fit. Did I drop it in here? Okay, there it is right there. Okay, let's normalize. Okay, I feel it.
Hey, check my pocket.
Oh no, hold on.
That's what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new jet.
Okay, I gotta fit it in where it's supposed to be at.
Hey, check my. Hey, check my.
I know it fits because I just did it. When I did it on the what's the name, it fit.
Hey, check my pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey, trout phone ringing, choke a chain pin, get two hoes team. I keep fighting over, telling me they love me, but I don't know the meaning. I break this shit and it's time to play. Got SKs and 30Ks. I catch phase, bob away my ass, kill. I take the roll over snake, I snake the snake. Drill, tried to put a tape on the shirt like it's bait and Nate. You want some tough shit, most some shit that get bust quick. Watch your mouth, cause I bet this Glock 27. Hush shit, why he run, boy, you.
It fits. Let me see. Did the hook come in right?
Can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with my nigga. Head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a nigga brain, told his brother come and deal with my pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey, pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with my nigga, bitch. Head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a nigga brain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with my nigga, bitch. Head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a nigga brain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit.
All right, so let me see something real quick. I'm gonna do something I never really did before. Well, not really. Chris, stop lying to people. What is you doing? Let's set this up real quick. So of course, you know, the track is booming. So we're gonna turn the track down, but also we're gonna do some ducking with the vocal. Okay, so we're gonna take the parallel out and drop it into the dynamics. And then now we have this dynamic set on this bus. We can turn on this compressor so that when the vocal is playing, it'll duck the beat a little bit.
Can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with my nigga, bitch. Head coach the game.
Right, it's just that one in this section. Okay, let me just cut that out.
Billion strings up, I did a drill with my nigga.
Okay, I don't necessarily like that either. Okay, so I'm gonna find that that word right there. And let's just reverse it real quick. Okay. Do a little DJ edit real quick. There we go.
I did a drill with my
Do a little with my yeah.
Did a drill with my nigga.
Okay, this one need to be reversed too.
Drill with my head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a nigga brain and told his brother come and deal with me. In the field with it. Bust a Rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas. You know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on these up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Billion streams up, I did a drill with head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey, can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me. I'm head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a rain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J's, yo. And I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way, yo. Hey. believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me, I'm working shit. Head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a working brain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets. What I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna let somebody else do the mixing expertise. That's always been a weak point of mine, is the mix. The mixing has always been a weak point. I just be like, all right, creation, all right, let's create it. But you know, it's one of them things you gotta tighten up and sharpen all the tools. I'm just not gonna sharpen the tool right now. But
can't believe that I'm really rich, but never sent the hit. Billion streams up, I did a drill with me, I'm working shit. Head coach of the game, and I'm still in the field with it. Bust a working brain and told his brother come and deal with my pockets. What I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop the brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey.
It's a win for me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't normally make that style of music at all. So that's just one of those situations. And we started from the template and just kind of worked our way into it. We used some of their sounds that they, you know, selected, like this. Now I'm trying to play and it's doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Now I'm trying to play it, it's doing a whole bunch of other stuff, but okay. Okay. Oh, that's why. Oh, it's just one button. It's just one key. I'm trying to play the chord and it's just the one. Let's see what they did to create that. Or, oh, look at that. Note echo. Note echo is what they're using to create that. So that's me playing the keys. Here's with no echo. No echo just makes it one finger. So no echo, very powerful to create some sounds, right? And that's just a patch, make things interesting. And it definitely made it interesting, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Reason, man. A song starter for sure. Song starter for sure. And then if you don't want that sound, you could just go in here. You can hit browse patch. Come in here, find something else. Maybe we do a pluck instead. Nice. You can just change it. Lots of different sounds. Well, anyway, so instead of doing that, you know, we just close this off. Let me make sure I go back and find the the patch we was using before. The patch we was using, we're going here, and it was called Sign by the Sign, I think is what it's called. We'll just go back in here and load that sound back up. I think that's what it was called. Let me find it. It was over here. No, it wasn't that. No. Sign. It was called. It's a Europa patch. Let's go to Europa. I know it was a Europa patch. And then we'll just type in Sign. It was one of these. Sign of the Times. That's the one. Yeah, that's it right there. Just having fun.
Head coach of the game and I'm still in the field with it. Brandon, brother, deal. Can't believe that I'm really rich, but never set the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with me, I'm forgetting. Head coach of the game and I'm still in the field with it. Brandon told his brother, come and deal with me. Can't believe that I'm really rich, but never set the hit. Billion strings up, I did a drill with me, I'm forgetting. Head coach of the game and I'm still in the field with it. Brandon told his brother, come and deal with my pockets, what I made today. Used to be scheming on the league just to cop a brand new J. Yo, and I can't lie, you know I paid away. Let plenty niggas up in the door that was riding my way. Yo, hey.
That's it right there. The NLE Chopper remix. What is this? Trap phone, Chris Reed Beats remix right there. You know what I'm saying? Started up with something new. So super dope. So we were talking about the different things that makes Reason easy for beginners. I mean, we did some stuff in there that was a little different than what a beginner might do, but definitely showed how you can go from nothing to something, even just using templates, and have like something that sounds, you know, good, and you can really just go from there. And we also use the Reason packs to show it. We showed off some of the sound selection and, you know, just a little bit of everything, man. One thing that I've done before is just use like ID8, like just load up ID8, and then they're all stock. You know, this is stock Reason, just ID8, and then you can just make some stuff with that, right? Let's go to a different key. Do like a little hip hop joint. But what I like with something with IDA is just the main thing is just don't leave it dry. Would be like the hack or the tool for that. It's like don't leave it dry. Like add some effects to it, and just adding a few effects to it, it will, you know, it will create something a little bit stronger than what you had. But now I want more of the, we put it on. Got me a little compressor on there to the bottom. Hey, Uno, appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through. I'll check you later. Check you later, bro. Okay, let's do something hip hop. I think that's what I needed to kind of snap me out of that little piano rendition I was just doing. Mike, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, I like that one. Nice. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, somewhere in there, I did something that I liked, and I'm gonna keep. Not that. That one. Keep that one. Pull these all together. Let's shift these guys. It's a lot of shift. Shift that snare a little early. Catch you later, Mike. y'all. So I'm getting that call that it's time for me to head out. Got some stuff I gotta go do. But checking out some beats and working on some stuff inside of Reason. All stock right here, all Reason stock stuff that we had in this track. So, you know, just to give you a demo or a sample of, you know, what it can do. I like playing around with Reason drum kits and tuning and, you know, getting my levels and everything right. And that's how I get my drums to sound how I want them to sound. Just take some time to tinker with the Reason drum kits. And I probably should be smart and like save that patch. So we'll go ahead and make sure to save that patch somewhere so that we can, you know, come back to it again. And we'll have that pack. Oh, I have one right here. Chris Reed Drum Kits 1. So let's do Chris Reed Drum Kits 2. So now we have that patch. But thank you so much for everybody that came through to the stream. Check the stream out. I appreciate you guys. Ellis everywhere. Shout outs to you. My guy always cooking up some dopeness. Appreciate you. Add some sax from Object, man. That would be a good good thing to do. My bad, y'all. I didn't even have my chat up. I was over here just, you know what I'm saying, just checking out some stuff. Please make a video about drums. I will surely do that, Sasha. I'll have some videos coming up to make some videos about different things inside of Reason, but I'll definitely keep drums. We do have a drums playlist where I was doing some videos on drums, but not like these drums, just like drums in general. But shout outs to everybody that came through to the stream. You guys are awesome. I gotta head out a little bit early today. I got some stuff I got to do, but I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a good one, man. Until next time, peace.